Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Crusader Kings 2. This is the Century of Blood series, and it is I, the Golden Joeblivion. And we're back with Lord Einard the Exile, the founder of Dragonstone and survivors of the Doom of Valyria. Before we jump into this episode, I want to say, first off, apologies for the late release on this episode. For some reason, YouTube has pretty much just given up on giving me notifications for certain videos. I'm not sure what the case is, but I saw a lot of your guys' comments I didn't actually see. I wasn't actually told about. So I didn't realize that there was such a demand for this episode to come out as soon as possible. And I was kind of trying to make sure the other series get their own days, their own debuts, and try to keep up with, you know, the status quo and that, all that stuff. So with that aside, we are back with the Kingdom of Dragonstone. We're going to create the Kingdom of Dragonstone. We can't create it right now because we don't have enough territories. We need, I think, one more lordship, and then we can actually technically make the kingdom. And when we win the war against Storm King Baldric, we're going to have a lot of territory that we're going to be able to carve out a nice chunk for the Kingdom of Dragonstone. Now, I want to say first off is that this is not the first time I've recorded this episode. I actually did another recording of this from this same position, this same episode, and terrible things happened. And essentially what happened was, right now the Stormlands, the reason it's all broken up like this is that they're in the middle of a civil war, which is actually what this army right here is. This army right here in Griffin's Roost that is about to stomp right on top of us. That army actually belongs to a civil war faction. If we look at Baldric here, he's actually defending against Lord Selwyn II of Tarth in war against the tyranny of Storm King Baldric III. So what's going to happen is Baldric's going to lose this war eventually, and then there will be a new Storm King. And all of the Stormlands will be unified, which would be great, because once we conquer it, we'll get everything from Seaguard to Storm's End. What's bad, however, or what was bad, is the new Storm King found out a way to actually negate my dragons. He found out a way to defeat my dragons, which is very, very clever. I actually don't know if it was clever. I think it was just a combination of, I actually really don't know what. Essentially, he just started dogpiling Dragonstone, and when we went there, we landed in Driftmark, and we waited for our morale to get, you know, to 100%, you know, your usual battle tactic. And for some reason, when we attacked, his guys just didn't take any damage from the dragons. The dragons did nothing in the actual battle, and I couldn't deploy the dragons, or rather, I deployed the dragons, but I think it was too late in the battle. We'd already lost it at that point. But Dragonstone just kept registering as not having been burned or anything. So that goddamn Storm King had some kind of storm magic, and he was actually able to defeat my dragons. Not good. However, I think I have a plan to defeat that. But before we do that, there are some things that some people wanted to see. One person said they wanted to see a list of all the dragons. Let's see. Dragon riders are no wild dragons or tamed or untamed dragons. And there's one dragon egg. Elena, our daughter. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the same thing I did last time. Is I'm going to make all the people in House Targaryen characters of special interest. Not the dragons, because they already have their own page for that. So we have Aegon, the grandson. We got the granddaughter, Elena. Alright, we got Daenys, right? Daenys, yes. We need their 3 children. Nice, prolific family. I like it. Alright, so we got that out of the way. Now we're going to go through these. Elenixies. Ah, and they've actually changed order as well. Elenixies is written by Emperor Arion of Arian's host. Now, Arion is the dragon rider from Qohor, and his goal is, I think, to retake Valyria. Is he defending against Emperor Arion of Arian's host in his claim for New Valyria? So, an actual dragon rider who's just chilling out here in Qohor has raised an enormous force and is now trying to retake the empire of New Valyria. Retake it? Take it for himself? I think he's trying to take it for himself, which is essentially just Volantis and some other auxiliary territories. But if he succeeds, there will be an actual dragon rider, dragon lord, ruling the empire of New Valyria. Unfortunately, he is the only dragon rider there. Let's see, there's Daenarion, who is ridden by Daenys the Dreamer, excellent. We've got Ebryon, who's written by our grandson Aegon. We have got Heartfire, read by Gaemon the Glorious. Neltharion is written by Daemon Myrntis. Myrntis? Yes. Really, really cool portrait right there. Unfortunately, this fool will not join our court because he is considered a, quote, higher tier. Now, I think I know what that means, but I'm not entirely sure. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think is the reason for him not joining us. I'm actually going to let the timer go a little bit here. Because sometimes you have to let the timer go and then everything kind of syncs up. That's why if you ever load a save file and things aren't exactly what they should be from the get-go, that's why. So let's hop on back to show the dragons. And we were looking at who? We were looking at this guy. Yep, Daemon will not join us. Azantes is our dragon. Then there is Zerol, who is written by Makar Reneros. And this is the Tyroshi? He's not Tyroshi, he's High Valyrian, but he is in Tyrosh. And he will join us. Well, he will. He did last time, so we'll just give him some gold, make him really, really like us. We're going to invite him to our court, and then it's another dragon rider we can make use of. Then we're going to have... Then who's left? Who's left? Balerion is the last baby dragon, so that's cool. Unfortunately, Ducky Concho, we can't name a dragon after you because Balerion's actually 2 years old. He needs to be less than 1 year old, and then we could have named him. Trust me, I would have loved to see Ducky Concho Targaryen, but unfortunately, that will not be possible. Okay. We got the dragons. We've got the dragons sorted. We know where they're at in the world. We're getting another one over here. Now, this war here with the Storm King, I know we've been whooping a lot of ass. We have to end this as soon as possible because we don't have many men, and if we drop below 2,000, then we lose a commander in our army because we just don't have any more men on that center or flank or whatever. So we have to get this army out of the way of these rebels right here because we don't need to fight. We don't need to fight. We need to get them out of here, and we need to let these forces kill each other. And then we need to land back in Storm's End, and we need to conquer them. All right. To the thrifty Dragon Lord Aenar, he is with us. Aenar is with us. Makar is with us. We probably can't make him a commander, though, unfortunately. We already have enough commanders, right? Yep. Dany, wait a minute. No, Elena, kick Elena out. She doesn't actually, it says she's a dragon rider, but she actually doesn't have a dragon. She just has a dragon egg, so we need Makar. And if Makar and his wife have some children, we'll get them into the family, the royal family as well. We're not gonna worry about that right now. We're gonna worry about this fucking army, this shit here. What are they doing? Okay, they're fighting. I'm not really sure who's on whose side though. All right, they're gonna join. We need to. Nope, don't distract me. Oh, now you need to go to Shipbreaker Bay? Right, this is what we need to do. We need to take this as soon as fucking possible. Burn it! Burn Storm's End. Do it. Melt them. Okay. I'm not sure if that's... Alright, we need to get our Spy Master over here. Spy Master. What is this? Cannot assign a new job. Then you're fired. Get here. Okay. We have got more incoming. Uh-oh. I'm not really sure what they're doing. Okay. Let's see. Minus 12. Do we have more dragons? Awesome. Okay, that's what we need. That's what we need. Tax concessions. Come on. We've got 2 more things we need to take. And the Civil War is about to end, so we need to just quickly. Let's see. Azantes was wounded. That's bad. That's not good. Alright, come on now. The rest of you use your dragons. Burn Storm's End. Okay, Civil War has ended. We need to win. We need to win. Use your dragons, you assholes. Maybe I can command them to. Maybe there's a way I can command them to use their dragons. No. Send to the temple? No. Well, shit. I'd like it if you guys used your dragons. Because... Okay, so what's going to happen is they're going to start dogpiling Dragonstone, and we need to not let that happen. So I'm kind of wondering if we shouldn't wait to take Duran's Point. Where is this son of a bitch? Leading troops in Rayonnais. He's over here. He has to still consolidate his troops, but he's going to start throwing them on boats here soon. Shit. And if he does, we lose. Because we do not have enough men to... Do you see any ships yet? I don't see any ships yet. Come on, just take this. Take this! And I can't really waste any of my soldiers in an assault. I see ships now. That's not good. I mean, we took his capital. I don't know what the hell he wants us to do now. Like, what they want us to do. But we need to get back to Dragonstone because they're going to start bringing them to the islands. You can still do much good. That's great. Let's go. I mean, are they even taking their... I'd love to challenge this army here. But at the same time... Wait a minute. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Deploy dragon. 4% chance he gets maimed. I don't like that. Alright. Might as well make use of our dragons while we can, right? Okay, army's coming. Ship's coming. Alright. Yep, there they go. Alright, so what they're gonna do is they're gonna try to land their armies, and we can't let them. We can't let them. We're gonna take, if we go across, let's see, we have 60% morale, and we're gonna be taking... Okay, that's what we need. We need to keep them from landing their soldiers. And they're just gonna fucking retake Storm's End. These goddamn bastards. I mean, if we can crush them in a glorious battle, we might have the chance to defeat them. It's the same son of a bitch. Yes, Storm King Durand. It's the same dude last episode who utterly humiliated House Targaryen, which is not good. But as long as he can't land on Dragonstone, then we're good. I'm kind of waiting for his forces to build up here. Alright, they're trying to land again. Yep. I'm thinking if we go down here and we melt him, that would work. Where is this guy? Leading troops in Storm's End. He's in Storm's End. Okay. Does he get a defensive bonus? He gets a hill defensive bonus. Yes. Yeah, he's not going to be able to land his troops, but we can't... We also can't wait for them. Not good. Let's get down here. And let's get to... Is Griffin's Roost got mountains? Yes. Let's see, Crow's Nest has mountains. Rainwood has mountains. Yes. My goal is I want to lure them into attacking us. I want him to see that we've got less men, and I want him to become overconfident, and I want him to attack us. I'm okay if they take Driftmark, that's fine. At least it's not Dragonstone. Last time they took Dragonstone, that was really bad. Come on, Storm King. Show me what you're made of. Yes? No? We could attack him there. Now, see, this is the problem. Is now, if we wanted to get rid of this army of Lord Lucas, we either have to land by ships or cross a strait to get to him, which puts us at a disadvantage, especially because we don't have nearly as many men. We would take a lot of casualties. The only chance we have is if we beat them here and now. We can still deploy our dragon, right? We have to deploy that as soon as we get into the battle. They vastly outnumber us, but if we can melt them... Wait a minute. Supply limit is -3. Oh, alright. Nice to see that Storm's End is doing so well they can actually they can actually afford that. Alright, come on. Oh my god, yes! Azante's wound is finally healed, returning him to full fighting strength. I almost charged into battle with a wounded dragon. That would have been bad. Alright, battle's gonna start on the 29th, but it could start sooner than that. Bam! Alright, now deploy dragon. Alright. Storm King Durandon of the Stormlands tried to slay your dragon and failed. He was beaten back by the flames and was severely burned. Fuck you, man. You and your heir have been burned. Whilst doing battle, Azantes was wounded again. That's stupid. Oh, yeah. How can I rely on my generals when their understanding of warfare is so lacking compared to my own? I could teach Makar a thing or two. Yes! Oh, yes, we have done it. We have done it. Jesus. Well, I mean, it took it took failing in my first attempt, but I got it in the second attempt, so that's good. And I'm going to end this war as soon as possible, because if they get that down to 99, enforce demands, let's see, Kingdom of the Stormlands, I become his new liege. Storm King Einar the Exile has usurped the title Kingdom of the Trident. So we are now kings of the Stormlands. That's cute. Elective succession of the Trident. Yeah, that's not going to happen. What the hell is that crown? What is that crown? That's a silly crown. I don't like that crown. Now then. I guess what we can do is let the timer go a little bit. The war is won. Our enemies' armies have been crushed, and the Loyalist forces have been defeated. Lord Durandon. I want their heads on a pike. That would make us tyrannical. I would judge them. Leave him be. So what's going to happen is I'm going to try to create the Kingdom of Dragonstone, and then I'm just going to give independence to all lords I deem worthy until we carve out a nice little chunk for ourselves. So it's like we took the Stormlands over, and then we established our own kingdom, and then we, I don't know what, just shattered the rest of the remnants. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I'm trying to say. Leave him be. Leave them all be. Great. All hail his grace, Einar of House Targaryen the First. Yep. And of the Stormlands. Great. Whew. That war was a lot more, that was a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. Now then, we have work to do. Let's see, Kingdom of the Stormlands, the Kingdom of the Trident, High Lordship of Dragonstone, Kingdom of, no, I don't want that. I don't want that. High Lordship of Dragonstone, the Kingdom of Dragonstone. Let's see. Title is High Lordship of... Primary title, de facto Empire 7 is less than 1. Oh. Okay. Alright. Primary title has to be High Lordship of Dragonstone. Okay. So that war for the Stormlands didn't really do us a whole lot. Can I make this my primary? No. No, I can't. Right, so that war for the Stormlands, not actually necessary. But what it will allow us to do, I think, is we can give the it will allow us to break the Stormlands up. So I guess it kind of is useful in a weird way. How are we going to do this? Who do we want to make the new lords of the Riverlands? I don't even know. Apparently I have way more men now. I'm not sure how. Let's see. Lots of, Prison by Storm King. Revoke title. If I revoke the title, I would get the Lordship of Storm's End. And then all I would have to do is give... Actually, you know what? No, that would be good. Because I need to have a Lordship of... What is it? 2. Right? Yep, number of tier lord... Number of titles that are tier lord need to be greater or equal to 2. And we need High Lordship as our primary... So we have to go back to a High Lord. But we need to have 2 lordships before we can create the Kingdom of Dragonstone. Well, shit. And the way we can do that is by taking titles from people. But the only people we can do that from is Durin here. Let's go ahead and ransom some of these people. And what I'm going to do... Crispian, Lord Crispian. I don't think you're going to be... So I'm going to call this guy, Durin here, for a trial. But I need to make sure my Hand of the King is really, really good at diplomacy. And really, really smart. Let's see. Gregarious, ruthless, content, cruel, dutiful, academic. Maybe we make Aegon. Because he's smart, he's gregarious. Yes, we need someone who's smart. And he's ruthless, too. But if we pick diplomacy... Hold on, we can do better than that. Maybe we can invite somebody. Join court. 19. Genius! Serona might be just what we need. She probably can't be Hand of the King. Probably not. But you know what? You're going to marry Einar because you're a genius. Alright, let's go pick a male character, because apparently we can't use female Hands of Kings. Arillos, he might work. He might. He might not also, but we'll see. Ooh, Ezelino, court physician of Assaria. Mastermind scholar, skilled fighter, just erudite, diligent, authoritative, lustful. I like him. Let's invite him. We already got Arillos. Arillos, great eminence. He also might be useful, but he's a coward, so that's might not be good. All right, let's wait. We will wait. To the heroic Storm King, Serona arrives at her court as a secondary wife. Excellent. Can she become Hand of the King? Nope. Has to be a male. That's kind of lame. All right. Everybody hates us. Everybody hates us for some reason. Vassals all hate us. Why? Profane marriage. All right. Upset. Foreign religion. Let's pick a syncretic faith. If we haven't already. I thought we did. No, we haven't. Choose a syncretic faith. We lose piety. That's okay. Westerosi gods. That will cushion the amount of dislike they have for us. Go and travel back to Dragonstone. Let's see. There's Arillos. We can take him. We can use him. But I think I want to wait for Ezelinos. There he is. Ezelino. He will be the Hand of the King. He'll oversee the realm. And if he fails in this trial, I will have him beheaded, pretty much. All right, go ahead and call for a trial. Lord, he's demanded a trial by combat and is summoning his champion to Dragonstone. Excellent. Dangerous faction. Yeah, you know, we won't have to deal with them for long. We won't have to deal with them for long. The wars between the great powers have ended. Super. The guards drag Durandon up from his cell and throw him at your feet. I've come for justice, he says, by right of birth and blood. I demand trial by combat. Baldric Durandon will be my champion. He is a good champion, too. Holy shit. You have that right. I will select someone to stand for the king. Let's see. Gargan, skilled fighter, skilled fighter, skilled fighter. I need a formidable fighter, though. This isn't going to work. Durin's gonna escape. I'm pretty sure he will. He's brave, he's ambitious. Let's see. Personal combat skill is 80. Prince Baldric's skill is 95. Holy shit. Wow. Wow. Ezelino, Gargan. I don't have anybody in my court that even gets close to that, except for Gargan, the Master of Whispers. He's probably gonna die. God damn it. You're dead, buddy. God, I hate it when I'm right. I hate it when I'm right. Curse them all. I've lost my opportunity to get a lordship. Damn it. Damn it all. Barristan, Lord of Summerhall. He doesn't really like me, though. Let's pick Aegon. And we'll have you scheme. In Dragonstone. I said Dragonstone. There we go. Go ahead, disband the armies. Disband. All right. How am I going to get a lordship? I need a lordship before known plots. Auto-stop plots. Let's see. Clarence of Summerhall. Yes? Yes, the lordship of Summerhall. If I imprison you for leading a plot, there's a 41% chance that'll work. Adam, 38% chance. Is he part of any kind of faction or anything? Crown loyalists. That's what I like to see. He doesn't seem to be part of any faction. Apparently this fool wants... Duskendale wants independence. Let's see. Revoke title. High Lordship. Oh, he's got a goddamn High Lordship. I don't want that. I want Lordships. This is kind of shit. How am I gonna get a bloody Lordship? This is annoying. This is annoying. I want the Kingdom of the Crown Lands, not the Kingdom of the Storm Lands. Apparently I also have the Kingdom of the Trident I can give to somebody. Wait a minute. Is there anybody here who is just a vassal in their own right? High Lordship of Rosby. How about you? Lordship of Blackwater Bay. I could grant independence to just random peeps, and then I could conquer them. I could conquer them. But I can't really take their titles, though. That's really unfortunate. You're yes. Yes. If I take the Lordship of the Whispers, I don't want him I don't want to grant him the Kingdom of the Claw. I want to take your goddamn title. I want your titles. All right. Well, if we're gonna make the Kingdom of Dragonstone, we need to get a lordship. You guys, let me know how the hell I do that, because it's looking really, really risky at the moment. But for right now, we actually own the Stormlands. This is Storm King Einar the Exile. I don't particularly like the Stormlands, but I really don't feel comfortable giving it at all away for right now. So we have barely conquered the Storm Kings, and I really do mean barely. They could have easily have beaten us with that bullshit they were doing over here on Dragonstone. And the only reason that tactic actually works is just because we had so few troops. You know, if we had 10k men, that would have been no problem. That would have been no issue. They would have not been able to do that. But just by piling on more and more troops, every time we do a straight crossing or we attack via ships, it would have been disastrous for us because we need our soldiers. We needed our soldiers. Now, I don't really think that's going to be a problem. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. But we will have to see in the next episode. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. As always, this has been Crusader Kings 2, The Century of Blood. I have been the Golden Joeblivion. And until next time, I will see you all later.